Alice's Eggplant is really good fun. It actually got off to quite a slow start, which is unusual because I'm a big fan of the Alice comedies and the Alice cartoons. But this one just didn't seem to pick up pace until about halfway through, and then it actually became really rather delightful. This is a 1925 Disney film, um, obviously starring the character of Alice, played here by Shirley, and it's directed, of course, by Walt Disney. And Alice and her cat Julius own an egg farm or an egg factory, and the hens decide enough is enough. They have had enough. They don't want to do this anymore. They kind of revolt, and Alice and Julius have to try and find a way to stop them from striking and to get the eggs. And I won't say what they do, but they actually had a really clever idea. And if they were, shall I say, genuine people, it would not be a good idea. It would be a pretty awful thing to do, but actually, it really amused me and it was rather clever and I really enjoyed it. It was good fun. And then something happens in the last 2 seconds that I hadn't seen coming. And it really amused me and really entertained me. So the narrative definitely was quite slow to begin with, but after about halfway I really took a strong interest in it. With regards to the animation, it is of course well animated. I feel like Julius has got more details here. I don't know if that's the case or if I'm just, I haven't watched an Alice cartoon in maybe a couple of months. So maybe I'm just looking more at the character, but I feel like he's got more detail than some previous versions of himself. He seemed larger as well. But again, I don't know if that's just because he's mostly around other animals rather than Alice. The live action blend is very well, it's very effectively done. Not the most impressive. There are some Alice cartoons where I feel like it's done a little bit better or a little bit more effectively. But generally, as a rule, I thought it was pretty good. It looked very good. The narrative, once it got going, I really liked, and it did surprise me. If you're a fan of the Alice comedies or Alice cartoons, Alice's Eggplant is one that I think you're probably going to enjoy.